What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we are talking Beverly Hills Cop 2, starring Eddie Murphy from 1987, just a couple years later. And Eddie Murphy might just be ageless. He is, especially when he's young, he's in great shape. He's doing his damn thing. He's hilarious. The cast is great. This one had more of a compelling action story, if you would, because the people they're trying to catch are robbers and stuff. When in the first movie, the guy was like an arms dealer, so he was trying to do things behind the scenes. These people were kind of going in hot and heavy, and they were robbing things left and right, and like almost kind of in the sense of like Point Break, where they're robbing things and the cops show up just a second late, right? So they're getting away with crimes, and then they're slowly throughout this movie getting closer and closer until finally the last crime they go to commit, they catch up and they get there first and they get their ass, right? Like that's solid. With solid cop work, obviously, but as far as a entertaining movie, I really enjoy these Beverly Hills Cops movie, and I love that between the first and the second movie, even though there's a different director for each of these Beverly Hills Cops movies, they kept the soundtrack, and they kept Eddie, they kept the two partner cops that he was with, and I really love Rosewood and Taggart. Taggart really grows on me even more in this movie, but Rosewood really takes a shine in this movie, really gets his spotlight, and he becomes like a Rambo type of cop, right? Like he's really inspired by how much AXEL is off the rails, and the whole movie AXEL keeps doing things and they're like, this is illegal, and he goes, well, I wasn't a cop once, I got into some things as a kid. And they keep saying every time he goes to do something like illegal and he's breaking in or he's doing something, they're like, how do you know how to do this? He goes, well, I wasn't a cop once. He goes, got into a few things as a juvenile. Like they keep saying it. But Billy Rosewood, man, he is great by the end of this. Tells the captain to go fuck off and tells him to kiss my ass and you're an idiot and you should shut up. And yeah, it was good. But then I love that the main villain was like it was like a Russian guy in charge or whatever. But there was this big, tall, 6-foot white bitch that fucking was shooting at Eddie and shot the Bogomil, the chief or whatever, the guy that was in the first movie. Did they ever come back at the end of that movie? I don't know if they did. They come back at the end and see Bogomil shot? I don't know. Or maybe they do, but he's now the captain. But I like the chief in the first. The chief in the first movie was a dick, but the chief in the second movie was way bigger dick. But it made sense because it's Beverly Hills. The chief of police has to be a real wanker. Like, let's be real. But overall, I think the biggest thing for this movie is that it has Eddie Murphy just killing it, but it has this soundtrack, and like us younger people know the do 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 do, and if you're my age, you went bing bing boom 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 boom, and it goes up and faster. This one is just throughout the movie, right? He's tiptoeing around doing spy work, and we see him, covering the side of a building, go around the corner or climbing up something, and you just hear do 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 do. Right, like, and that's just like throughout the movie. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Like it's groovy, right? It keeps you into it because, like, I don't know, there's some dialogue scenes that I just kind of like check out of because I'm like, yeah, I know what's about to happen, and I'm not interested in what they're saying. But sometimes when they got that music playing up to it, you get to the dialogue point, and if the dialogue's not just prolonged and it's just like quick, tells you what's about to happen, and then they go back to the do 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 as they move in more, and then gun starts, and you're like, whoa, 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 and then they like chasing people, and it comes back, do do do, right? Like, it's perfect. So perfectly executed. I really do love it. I can't wait to see the third one, and there's a fourth one coming out sooner rather than later, I think, fairly soon. I think it's coming out on Netflix, and that one's just called AXEL F. I don't think that one's called Beverly Hills Cop 4 or whatever. But Eddie Murphy looks exactly the damn same, so might as well, you know, like he's ageless. Let's keep it going. So I gave this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars just because I liked the first one so much. I gave it just a little bit less of a score, but honestly, this one could have been a 4 out of 5 stars as well. But maybe I give it like a 7.9, and I give the first one an 8 stars. But for now, 3.5 out of 5 stars, about a 7 out of 10. Really solid score, really solid movie. Can't recommend it enough. Go check out Beverly Hills Cop for yourself. That's a review. Please like, comment, subscribe. Links down in the description below. Go follow me on Letterboxd. See all my movie reviews I've done this year. And I will see you beautiful people in the next video. We will be reacting to John Wick 4, the Baba Yaga. I'll see you guys then.